Alright, Motovloggers. Thanks for riding along today. I've got old DL4 with me. He's back behind me there. And we are leaving Johnson City, Tennessee. And we're headed up to Hot Springs, North Carolina to have a good meal. And it is just a beautiful day, isn't it, DL4?
Yes, sir. It is beautiful. Beautiful day.
I mean, unbelievable. We're just cruising along on the interstate here, 26, and we're going to get off here in a few minutes and hit the twisties, and hope to bring you guys some good footage of that. So we'll check back in with you in a little bit. All right, we are. What is this? 19W. DL4, you back there?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I believe it is.
Got the creek running beside us up through here, and I better slow down. This car is going to stop, actually, to get off the road. So, old DL4 back there, he's on a 2013 GS1200. Come around me here, folks see that thing. And he bought it used with, how many miles was it?
6,300.
6,300 miles. Got a great deal. Got a great deal in that bike.
Got Euro Sport Nashville.
Euro Sport Nashville. Well, I have clicked over to dynamic mode. Little DL4 was complaining I was going a little bit slow for him, so he's up there now where he can let that thing eat. Uh-oh. The only thing we got to watch for on these roads is like that runoff gravel, you know. But we hadn't had any rain the last few days, have we?
No, we had.
So hopefully that won't be an issue.
I just don't want to see Mama backing out of the driveway on me.
Yeah, that could do some serious damage. Either that or a deer. Usually you see a deer, it's too late. He's all over you.
Well, he just wants to ride, I guess, huh?
But I'll say this, I have never seen, every time I'm out and I see a deer, it's usually when there's a field kind of over to my side, and I'll see him. And it's like he tries to run right alongside me, maybe 50 yards or so off to my right or left. And every single time at some point that deer has crossed in front of me. And I bet that's happened at least 4 times.
I think he's wanting to race with you.
Well, I don't know. He wanted in front of me for sure.
Let's see what that GS1200's got.
So this is really our first time trying out these Sena headsets, with both of them paired to the Sena backpack, wireless backpack, to the GoPro 3 Plus that I have. And DL4 up there has a Contour Roam on the side where he's getting some footage also. But I'm kind of curious if you can pair up two. I know you can pair up 2 and more to go through this wireless backpack, but my question is, because there's 2 modes, there's 2 voice modes. One is UHD, which is a much higher quality, which is what I'm on right now. And I just don't know if it allows the other connected headsets to be in the UHD mode or if they're in the different mode. And so it's going to be interesting to see if what the quality difference is, if there is any, between my headset and DL4. Also, I've done the recent update on mine, and we still need to do old DL4s up there to get him up and running, which lifts the volume quite a bit on the input. So last time we were out, DL4 up there had his wife, AL1, and he had to tread lightly. Today's a little bit different, huh?
Yeah, a little different feel.
Boy, it's beautiful up there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Nice road.
I mean, beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna swing back around you.
Come on.
Look at here.
Come on.
What was that? A little four-wheeler on the road. Did you see that?
Like them boys maybe hunting that deer that's been running beside us.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Where we at here? We're going to take 352 to the west. Go straight ahead and hit 26 or on up to Asheville on the old road, but this is 352. Beautiful little road. They just actually repaved this first section here up to close to North Carolina line, I believe. It's really nice.
I'm curious, it being in the afternoon, how long it'll take us before we see our first car on this road.
Oh, there'll be some out. All the way around the mountain. So both DL4 and myself used to, both of us, before these GS1200's, owned the V-Strom 1000s. And we loved those bikes, didn't we?
Oh yeah, they were great.
Great bikes. Great bikes, especially for the price.
Yeah.
But moving over to the GS, what would you say are some of the greatest differences? I mean, I think there are a ton, but and you know, you V-Strom lovers out there, like I said, we loved them, so don't go off on us. But there's obviously difference in bikes, and everybody has their own. But what do you think, DL4?
Oh, I loved it. I thought they had a lot of power, a lot of top end power, I guess. One thing I thought was a miss for me was the anti-lock brakes. I'm finding I like that a lot on the GS1200.
Yeah, it's huge, isn't it?
It is it is in the pinch for sure.
Yeah, we had a buddy that had a little accident. It was about a month ago. I was out with him, and we were doing some off-road on Fire Road, and he was on his V-Strom 1000, and man, it just it got away, and it seemed like he locked the rear brake up, and down he went. Just kind of face planted sideways. Luckily, he'd gotten it slowed almost all the way down to a stop, and messed up his left guard, clutch lever guard, and his clutch levers messed up a little bit, and just a few other little scratches. But and I got to say, I really don't think that would have happened with the newer brake system, but who knows?
Hard to say. You get off on those loose gravels on the side.
Yeah.
A little thicker. It doesn't take much. You can go down in a hurry.
I think one of the things I notice a lot, I mean, obviously there's more power here. We're sitting on quite a bit more horsepower, and you think it not that much, but it makes a huge difference. But the grunt on these GS1200s is amazing. I mean, you can be chugging along in 4th and 5th gear and twist the throttle, and there's just a ton of grunt there to get up and go. That's one of the big differences I notice. What else?
Oh, well, for me, I always kind of felt like it was a little bit top heavy, the V-Strom, but you know, that's just me. It's like I say, it lower end, it didn't seem to be quite as responsive, I think, as this GS.
Yeah.
But at the top end, it certainly would get up and go for sure. The other thing I like about this particular, these two particular models is that you don't have a rack for these bags.
Right.
Just put right in. That was the thing about my bike, the V-Strom. I had to have that. Oh, with the SW Motec.
Right.
And it kind of stuck out for this little better design, I think. I find I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's a neat feature. I enjoy how this, by the way, if you follow my channel, you know my bike's a GS1200 too. And one of the things I like about this bike, and compared to the V-Strom, is you could drive, felt like you could drive the V-Strom into the corner, but with this GS, I mean, I like to be able to feel like I'm steering, driving it into these corners, and instead of just it falling into the corner, you know. Just a little different take on it. But look at this. This is unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful time of the year.
Now you've got the top case because it came with it, but you seem to enjoy that.
Yeah, for me, I guess it's a trade-off, top case versus a tank bag. I tend to like the top case. It gives my wife Hale fun a place to lean back on.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't get a tank bag. And you can get everything in it. Oh well, to each his own. They got a bunch of dirt on the road here. Whoa, Nelly. That looks slick, didn't it?
It did look slick.
It's like some mud and water. All right, let's turn these babies off.